Now, if you've ordered the Google Pixel Fold or pre-ordered the Samsung Galaxy Flip 5 or Fold 5, guess what? You're going to need a charger. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at fast charging technology. GAN chargers from Spigen. We have the entire family of chargers. We have wall chargers, we have wireless chargers, and we have car chargers, as well as a portable battery. Now, the big part here is that these chargers will charge these phones at the fastest possible rate. The actual Samsung series has super fast charging, and then the Google series has fast charging. Now, one of the things about this is that these chargers, if you have two phones, which many of us do, you're going to be running into the ability to charge both of them at the fastest possible rate. One at super fast and the other one at fast charging. So that's important. If you have a single phone, well, guess what? You're going to get the fastest possible charge too. So let's check them out. Now, we have the entire lineup here from Spigen, and we're going to take a look at each one of these because, again, these are going to suit all of your charging needs. And this goes beyond the phones, right? So if you have headphones, if you have a laptop, a tablet, any device that you can charge via USB-C or through a USB connector, you're going to be able to charge because the charging rate of these chargers are really, really high. So let's take a look at the first one. Now, the first thing we're going to take a look at are the chargers. And you're going to notice that we have this lineup here of chargers. You have several GAN chargers here. I'm going to focus on these right now first. So basically, these are the ArcStation Pros, and these are GAN 652 wall chargers with a total watts of 65 watts. Now, these, not only are they going to work on your phones, but they'll work charging a MacBook Pro too. 65 watts is a lot of power. So you can charge other devices as well, not limited to your smartphones. Again, let's face it, there aren't any chargers anymore with the smartphones. So a couple things I like about these chargers. First of all, you have this tuck away for the actual electrical plug that goes into your wall. And then what I love about these is that it can charge two devices at the same time. And like I mentioned, what will happen with this is that you're going to be able to charge a Samsung phone. If you have two Samsung phones, like let's say a Flip and a Fold, or you have a Fold 5 and let's say an S23, two devices, doesn't matter. And those devices support super fast charging and fast charging and standard charging. Those are the three rates. You're going to be able to charge with this brick. You're going to be able to get them both charged at the same time at the fastest possible rates. That's going to be fast charging and super fast charging, right? That's going to cut your time down. And the cool thing is that all you need is one charger. So I love the fact that this is compact, and I love the fact that it can charge both of them at the same time. And I'll show you how that works. Over here, you just have the same charger, but you have different colors, right, that are going on. Now, if you want something ultra compact and you're a single phone user, even though I would go with these are like my favorites right here, you do have this one right here. And oh, by the way, don't forget that if you picked up the Samsung Tab S9 Plus, Ultra, or the standard one, you're going to need a charger too. And these are going to charge that as well. So over here, you'll notice that this is a smaller charger. It has a little bit less power. This is a 25 watt charger, and this is also in the ArcStation series. And again, what I like is the size and the fact that you can just plug this in. The actual points here don't really fold, but you can see what this would look like. All right, so that's another great option. And then over here, we have this one right here, which is the ArcStation Pro, right? And this is also a GAN charger, and it's going to give you some really nice juice here as well. So the cool thing about all these GAN chargers is that they're smaller than the standard size chargers if you compare this to what comes with your laptop or anything like that, and you get a lot of power. So this little guy here is going to give us 30 watts of power. It's a single use, and I do like the fold away here. I just love this. Great to pocket these or even put it in like in a briefcase or a backpack. And then you have your USB-C charger there. So these are all going to be great options, but my favorites are these right here. Now, let's talk about cables, because cables do matter. By the way, if you want to be able to charge an iPhone as well, these are going to work with iPhones as well. That's just one thing I just wanted to highlight. And especially when the new iPhones come out, this is going to be applying to the ones that we have now and the ones in the future. So these cables are great from Spigen. They're super durable. I've never had one fray on me, and I've been using their products for a very long time, longer than I'd like to mention. So here you have their DuraSync USB-C to USB-C cable. A couple of things that you're going to see here is speeds, right? So you have super fast speeds when it comes to data transfer, charging rates. And one of the things that many people don't really realize is that charging a phone with a fast charging brick, if you don't have a cable that matches, you're not going to get the fastest charging rate. So this is going to give you, again, very durable. Look at how it's weaved, the weave that you have here, right? The material is really nice. Typically chargers, the cables themselves break in this area. This is super durable, right? So it's going to keep this nice and in good condition. The other thing that we'll look at is car chargers, right? This is another biggie for me because, again, if you are a two-phone home, you want to be able to charge at the fastest possible rate your phone. This is, check this out, 75 watts. 75 watts in this little guy. This guy over here, 65 watts. We go back to this one, 75 watts. So you're going to get 75 watts of power by connecting this. And this is, again, going to charge two phones in the car, two USB cables coming out. You charge them both as fast as possible. And I think that given the power that you have in this one right here, this guy right here is fast and compact. So great choice. This is going in my car right after the review. Now, the next one we're going to take a look at is wireless charging, right? So the wireless charging, here we have the ArcWire Flex wireless charger. Now, this is going to charge 15 watts, and which means the Samsung phones also have fast wireless charging, standard wireless charging. So this is going to get and give you the fastest charging rate. Now, what I like about this is that not only is it suited for phones, but if you have earbuds, headphones, Galaxy Buds, or if you have the new Sonys, anything like that, anything that's going to support wireless charging. We just reviewed recently the Liberty 4 NCs. In sports wireless charging, all you got to do is lay it down like this, and then you put it to charge once it's plugged in. I say lay it down because this thing has a cool feature. Check this out. It pops up. Great travel charger, right? And then all you have to do is to fold it back. You do it like this. And it has almost like a spring mechanism. So let me go ahead and show you this again right here. See how that, let me do it again. It kind of pops into place. We're going to do it one more time. Isn't that cool? So super convenient. And just check that out, how that looks. That looks really nice. And then it's also very, very thin. On the overhead, you can see how that looks like right there. And this is really, really, really sharp. I am digging this guy right here. So USB-C charger here, rubberized feet on the bottom. Just a great product to have. Comes with the USB-C cable, and again, super flexible, is going to charge multiple devices at the same time. Now, the other thing that we have to really consider is power on the go. I have been on flights where the power outlets don't work, so I always carry a charger with me, some type of battery brick. This guy right here comes with a cable, comes with this black cable. Actually, no, it's not that one. It's this guy right here. Just headed them on the side, so you can see what the cable looks like. And basically, it is a portable charger that's going to give you, it's a 10,000 milliamp hour charger, and it's going to be able to support these charging rates, right? USB-C PD, and that's of 30 watts, PPS of 25 watts. So this is going to be super fast charging, right? So you can see it right there for the Samsung line. It comes with a really nice bag. Compact. This is small, 10,000 watts. This, you can put this in your back pocket if you wanted to. If you're like going out to the park and you want to make sure that you have some power with you, 10,000 milliamp hours is going to last a long time. You're going to be able to charge your phones multiple times. Now, this has a single charging port. Keep in mind with us that it'll super fast charge. You can charge multiple devices, and it will work on more than just Samsung phones. It's going to work on your Google. It's going to work on your Apple, any device that can charge USB-C. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you is the charging capability. So I have a lot of stuff connected to this outlet. Don't freak out. It's a 3-prong. And you'll see I have the charger here in place. One of the things I'll highlight is there's nothing that glows with these. I kind of like RGB, but so I would have loved to see some light turn on. Nothing there. Some people get annoyed by it because, if you have this at night and it lights up, it's something that also drives people crazy. So all you do is you just plug it in just like this. All of these work the same way, right? So if I grab this guy right here and I plug it in, what you see is, again, just plugs in and it's set to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 cables in here, and I'm going to show you how it charges. Now, here are the charging cables. I'm going to plug this in, and you can see I have my white and I have the black one connected. They're both connected in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this off camera because it's just going to take up some space. And then we're going to plug in the devices so you can see how they charge. So we have both of the cables that we were looking at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my fold, and I'm going to plug this in right here. And then what we should see is it should light up in the blue. See how it says that's super fast charging. That's going to charge at the fastest possible rate. We're going to leave it right there so it can stay on camera. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my S23 Ultra, right? Because I just want to see how fast this guy's going to charge. And we're going to connect this, and then we're going to see what color pops up. Notice how this one popped up, blue, and this one's green. So you have super fast charging happening there, fast charging happening up here, right? So you're going to get them because it's charging both at the same time. If it was only one, then you wouldn't see, that. Now, what's happening is when you connect these to the charger, it's basically taking a look at your phone, what the charge demand is, and then providing that power. That's why you see that kind of like stop and then restart of the charger. And again, this is going to charge. It's right now at 63%, and it will be 41 minutes before it's full. This one right here is 30 minutes at 76, right? So I'm going to unplug it, and you'll notice nothing happened there. Here it goes again. So it's recalculating. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Pixel, right? I'm going to plug it in, and then once you plug it in, it's lighting up, and it says charging rapidly. So this is their equivalent of fast charging, and it says that at 59%, it's going to charge fully in an hour. So both of these devices are going to charge at the same time, super fast or fast, depending on how many you have connected. Now, the next thing I have connected is I have our wireless charger, and I'm keeping it in this mode. I really, really like the flexibility of this charger, the way that it just folds. One of the things that would be cool is to have maybe one that did two devices at the same time, especially since you have this space back here. It would have been great to have maybe in this area right here, the charge headphones or earbuds, right? But again, the spring mechanism is really, really nice. So we're going to have that, and it's connected. And I'm going to take my Fold, and I'm going to put it right here and see if it charges. We'll move it. There it goes. So you can see right there that that's fast wireless charging based on the color that's there. I'm going to move that to the side, and I'm going to take my Pixel, and I'll put my Pixel right here, and we'll move it up so it finds that little sweet spot. And there it goes. So now this right here is charging wirelessly. Now, Pixel doesn't really have a fast wireless charging. It just says charging wirelessly. And that's pretty much it. So it charges both devices very well. Now, the next thing I've connected is the Fold to the battery, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to see what kind of charge rate we're going to get. And we're going to plug it in. You can see fast charging. Pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the Pixel. Connect this in. Let's see what charging it does. And this is charging mode is rapid. Same amount of time as if you've had it connected to the wall. That's spectacular. So guys, that wraps up our review of Spigen solutions for the Samsung Galaxy Fold 5, Flip 5. You could use these for the Fold 4, any series of phones. Or if you're picking up the Google Pixel Fold, you can use it there too. And don't forget, they also work on Apple devices too, as well as laptops, tablets. This is going to power virtually anything. See you in the next video.